All right, guys. Hope you did great on that test. Last time I left you, we were just going over Native Americans in North America, in the United States, as is, and we finished up at the bottom of that note sheet with Sir Walter Raleigh, John Smith coming over, and in the late 1500s and creating a colony that failed, our lost colony of Roanoke, and they found Croatoan on the tree. But what happens is we have a colony that's founded. It's called Jamestown. It's the first permanent English settlement. And when Jamestown is founded, people, especially people from England, start coming over to America, and they want to expand. They want to move out. That's what we do, right? So we ultimately create 13 British colonies. Now, this is where we're going with this. What's so important about these British colonies? Well, they kind of what happens with the British colonies kind of runs the way. Well, it certainly has an effect all the way on to the Civil War, but it kind of we run today a lot like we did during the time of the 13 colonies. So, what is our overarching theme of the 13 colonies? Well, there's a couple of things. Number one, the geography and the climate of the colony sections. The colonies are divided into three sections. You have your New England colonies in the Northeast, and you have your middle colonies and your southern colonies. The geography and the climate of each one is different. So when you have a different geography and a different climate of different areas, it leads to a different economy. So we have three different areas of the United States, or the colonies, the 13 colonies, that have different economies and different ways of living, different regions. Okay. Another thing that has to go into this overarching theme is religion. Religion is super important in the 13 colonies. A lot of the colonies are founded on religion. People leave England to escape religious persecution. So, religion is big on the 13 colonies. And then after in 1754, the British colonies, the British subjects, and the French fight over an area called the Ohio River Valley. This is where this one war, the French and Indian War, starts. So the 13 colonies, different geography, different climate is different economy. Religion is super important, and the French and British have a war, and the British kick the French out and take all their lands. That's your overarching theme of what happens, because then we'll get into after we take all those lands as British subjects, and we don't want to become British subjects anymore. We want to be independent, and that will go into chapter 4. But that's what's going on in chapter 3, 13 colonies.